Greetings, automotive enthusiasts. Today we have for you an 87 BMW 535 IS. Yes, this is a true IS car, not a clone or replica. It's the real deal, full blown, got the leather Recaro interior. Check out this color combo. This gray with this kind of a blood or dark red interior is super cool. It is a two-owner car, no accidents or damage via Carfax, and it is in really good condition. It's a nice driver quality car, 125,000 miles on it, and just a fantastic car. We got this car in, I got it from the second owner, had it shipped in, and he had it for over 20 years. Geez, I don't know, maybe 25, 28 years, something like that. And this was his baby. And so he kind of just didn't drive it much and decided to let it go. So we had it shipped in and couldn't be happier with it. It's just such a great car. It's got a few little blemishes and flaws and stuff, but come on, it's a 1987 BMW 535. Most of them are 250,000 miles and rusted out and clapped out. This car, you just don't see them like this. You really don't. But we'll kind of start in the front here and give you an overview. So the hood is in really nice shape. A few little scratches and little swirls in there, but nice shape for the most part. Looking across the front here, the bumper's in really good condition. Grills are all nice. Now I'll kind of get down low, let you see the valance, and even it is really good. Little paint scuff right there on the very front of it. Fog lights are good. Great car. And we got one little paint chip right here, and a little paint chip right there. Kind of stuff that you kind of expect to see, honestly. And you know, this car would have had the metric tires on it. So, you know, every one of these tires are by Toss the Metrics, but this has a really good looking option on this tire, on the wheels, I'm sorry. And we put brand new tires on it, 205 60/15s, and put a really nice tire on the car. Still has the original actual metric spare. I'll show that to you when we get to the trunk. Looking down the car, looks really nice. Windshield is in good condition. A few little chips, a few little swirls, but in nice condition. Otherwise, showing you the roof of the car. It did have a wind deflector on it. You can see a little mark there that might polish out, or you just leave it like it is, or you can put the deflector back on. So just showing you that there. Looking at the roof, and then looking at the doors. And there is a little bit of, it's kind of hard to pick up, but there's a little bit of distress or whatever on the paint. It's really hard to see. You have to get kind of in a certain light. Let me, but I mean, it's good if I got to try so hard to show you. Let me turn my light on and see if that'll show it up. Okay, I turned my light on, but it's still really hard to see. Yeah, it's just some really light, kind of like some stress lines in it, but geez, hardly noticeable. But just trying to show you everything. So basically, the paint's not perfect, but it is obviously very nice, especially if I can hardly even show you the flaws. Like I said, here's the rear wheel. That front one had a little bit of curb rash on it. That one's clean. Like I said, the tires are brand new. Looking across the back here, here is our factory IS rear lip spoiler. Rubber's in nice shape, spoiler's really good. Little teeny bit of age showing on it, but very good otherwise. And looking here at the tail lights, these are getting really hard to come by, and these ones are in really nice condition. A couple of water droplets on it there from when we washed it. And then a little bit of warping right here on the bumper filler, a little bitty warp right there. And then the little crack right here, which is so common on these cars. A little bit of oxidation on top of the bumper, but fairly typical for this year car. Looking across the back. And I will show you, so we get over here. I just noticed this, I didn't really notice it before. A couple little splotchy areas in the paint right there. Not sure what that is. Anyway. So if you saw the pictures when we first got the car, there was a little bitty spot of paint missing right here. just a little flaked paint. So from the stripe down and from here, so we had this section right here repainted, and they did a really good job because it's pretty much imperceptible. But so we got that little spot fixed, just showing you what we did. And then also there was a little dent right here, a little bitty dent. And so while we were doing that quarter, he went ahead and painted this little tail panel. So this little tail panel, and then a little touch up here on the deck lid. A little touch up right there. So showing you what we did to the car. When we first got it in, the first picture we had, you might have seen that. Here is the right rear wheel. Little scuff on the edge right there. Looking down the side, really clean. I mean, hardly any door dings or anything. It's a pretty clean little car. Again, another shot of the roof. Got that. Mirrors are in good condition. There's another angle on the hood and the windshield. And here is our right front wheel. Little marker light right there. All right. So there is the exterior overview. Let's go ahead and pop the hood, and then we'll get to the interior after that. All right, here is the video under the hood. And one thing I want to show you here. So the hood pad was failing on this car. So there's actually 4 pieces. There's left, center, right, and then a front piece right along here. So we cleaned off the old hood pad, and I think it's this left side is on back order from the dealer. They're supposed to be in September or something like that. So what I'm gonna do is, actually it doesn't really look bad with that off. And so we're gonna leave the other pieces off until the one side comes in, or if we sell the car, we'll just put them in the trunk, and that way, you can do what you wanna do with it there. But anyway, so looking here under the hood, really nice condition. Runs great, no leaks. We'll show you a little view underneath it on the lift here when we get to that point. New air boot. Like I said, we got a whole list from the car ninja of maintenance and parts and everything that we did on this car, but it is ready to drive, ready to go anywhere. So that's underneath the hood. So look at that. I like the way these old hoods close. And I got the trunk lid open, and we'll take a peek back here. And the trunk lid, trunk area is super nice. There's all our jack, and the carpets are really in great shape. Showing you that. And pop the deal there. Look at that. There's the original spare. Still got the Cosmoline on the tire, Michelin metric, and the trunk is just perfect condition. Here is underneath the trunk lid, and here is a fun little tidbit. Is check out this toolkit. I don't think I have ever seen a nicer, more complete toolkit than this. I mean, they're usually all missing and all tore up and tools rusted and that sort of thing. So there is that. Now we'll go ahead and show you the interior. Pretty cool, huh? Here's a couple floor mats that we leave in the car. So just kind of keep the carpets nice. But I went ahead and pulled them out for the video. And here we go. Here is the interior. Check it out. Here's a little bird's eye view. Start with the door panel. And it is pretty much immaculate condition. Let me show you the seats here. And then if you saw the pre-pictures of this car, the color, the red color on these seats was had a lot of color wear. The seats were in really good shape, but just had, the red. If you know these cars in this vintage, you know what I'm talking about. And also we had pictures on our website, but pulled the seats out of the car and had Dr. Vinyl re-dye the seats, and they came out fantastic. As you can see, here is the VIN tag, and here is the floorboards. Really nice condition. On that, I will slide in here. Actually, I'll show you this stuff first. There's all the seat controls. Center console's really nice. I mean, even look at the buttons, all the markings and everything are super nice condition. Factory radio works. Jump in. And here we go. Show you the dash. One little crack on the dash right here, one little stress crack, but otherwise this dash is in really good condition. Kind of showing you across everything here. 125,070 miles. So here's your cool sport 3-spoke steering wheel in really good condition. Really good condition. AC blows ice cold. Ashtray, nice. Glove box. Got our manual. Oh, I can't reach from here. Anyway, there's our manual. And the glove box is nice. Overhead works great. Visors are mint condition. And looks like we had a radar detector or something at some point in time. Little power cord there. And I'm gonna slide out to show you the headliner is in immaculate condition. Super nice. And I'll slide around, show you the back. Interior is really, really cool on this car. Absolutely love it. The other side, listen to the way those doors close. Man, I know I sound like a worn out record when I say they don't make them like they used to, but that is a fact. Looking in here, there's another view of that dash and the passenger seat. And what a gorgeous car. Console area again, and the floorboard. And the lines are there from the floor mats, but the carpets are perfect. All right, now we'll get it up on the lift and show you that. And then after that, we'll take you for a little spin in it and show you the driving video. All right, I got the 535 up on the lift for you here. Haven't done any detailing or anything underneath of it. You see, a little dusty, you know what I mean? I haven't, but I mean, what we're looking for, not dirt obviously, is rust, but they always rust here. So there's nothing there. That whole back panel, a little bit of damage right there. But you can see, look at this. They're usually completely rotted out right here. And also in here. And there, see, look, no rust. Going up here, axle boots are good. Shocks are all good and dry. New fuel filter. No rust there. No rust there. See, even the exhaust is good, which is kind of a miracle. So there's the exhaust. I mean, that's amazing. It looks like the original exhaust. That's pretty impressive. Looking here underneath the rockers. I mean, there's just no corrosion on this car. There, brake lines are all good. Here's the, down the left side. Frame rail's good. Look at that tranny pan is dry. Oil pan is dry. All the bushings, everything's tight on the suspension. Brakes are all good. Tires are brand new. And looking up here, inside there, see there's no issues there. Even this front valance is in really good shape. There's some scuffing right there, obviously. So, I mean, if you repaint it, you're just gonna scuff it again. And it's not visible. It's only visible from underneath. Fog lights are good. But, you know, see, here's our fenders. No rust. All clean. There you go. So it kind of jumps around. So I'll kind of just do a little slow, steady pass too. So you could pause it or whatever you wanted to do. And there you go. That's my 930 right there. Gotta get that out and drive it. Here's the Opel GT. All right, we are strapped into the 535. Let's go for a spin. I love this car. I've put several hundred miles on this car. It's just a wonderful car. I got it in, and then it just drove it around, kind of shook it down. Then took it over to Johnny at German Motor Works and had him just go through the car front to back. Did a lot of maintenance on the car. We did plugs, wires, cap, rotor, thermostat, all the fluids, tranny differential, everything. Just, and we got receipts for all of the stuff that we did and everything. Brand new tires. Wanted to make it turnkey and ready to go. AC is ice cold. Suspension's tight. It just drives fantastic. It really does. Everything works there. It's even got the little sport and the electronic shifting transmission where you can adjust the shifting. Got the little warning center up here, no lights on, everything works. Hit the little check there. We might be able to see that in the mirror in the video. But just a great car. Sunroof, windows, everything works. Even the cruise control works. So just fantastic. So it's really, really cool. The previous owner of this car, like I said, he had owned this car for a lot of years, I think 20 some years, and he really, really loved this car a lot. It was really his baby, and so we talked on this car quite a bit. And I was actually going to fly in and drive it back, but I just couldn't get the time, and then the tires were pretty old on the car, so didn't really want to risk anything on that. So we just had it shipped in, and and bringing it to you guys now. But it absolutely just runs fantastic. Even the original radio, it's got the premium sound system in it. The volume control is a little scratchy.
Public Enemy.
The radio sounds fantastic. All you gotta do is like TV tuner cleaner or whatever, spray in there and clean up the contacts on the volume control. Actually, haven't used it in a while. It seems like the more you use that stuff, the better it works. Probably just lack of use there. But yeah, it's just fantastic. I mean, temperature runs perfect. Fan clutch, electric fan, everything does exactly what it's supposed to do. So I love these cars. The seats, all the seats work and everything. I think the only thing that doesn't work on the seats is I think the headrest. The power headrest, which is pretty common, doesn't go up and down. But otherwise, all the seats function perfectly, the tilt and recline and all that good stuff. So that's kind of the only thing not working there. But yeah, just a wonderful car. I was really impressed. Used to have a lot of these cars and used to get them in for parts and stuff, and then all of a sudden they just disappeared. And man, they're hard to come by nowadays. I mean, most of them have over 200,000 miles on them. I mean, we're looking at 125,000 on this car, and rusted out, 200,000 plus miles, but finding an IS with this mileage, no rust, this condition, this color combo, this is just a really special car. And what really amazes me is I hadn't driven one in a while when I got this in, and me and Becky, we were daily driving it. I just kept it at home when I first got it, and going down the highway, I could not believe how good the car rode, how smooth it was, and the other thing is how quiet it was. You'd think something like with a boxy shape like this might be kind of wind noise. It's an old car, right? But it is just super quiet. It goes down the road fantastic, and yeah, just love the car. So just a simple little ride along here. I guess we get a chance. I left the shop and I started this video at the shop, so kind of doing the driving video a little bit out of sync. doing the driving video before the walk around overview, but I'll still put it at the end, you know, just to keep it that way. But going down Broadway, see if I can give a chance to give it a little bit of gas. That inline six is just super sweet, super smooth. These are great engines. 300, 400,000 mile engine, easy. They just don't build them like this anymore. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the overview. Hope you enjoyed the ride along. Like and subscribe to the channel if you would. Look us up, EuroAsianAuto.com. And you can give us a call if you got any questions. Look us up, phone number up on the website. And then, you know, like and subscribe and hit that notifications button, because that way when we upload a new car, you'll be the first to be notified, because you never know, we might have your next dream car. Have a great day and happy motoring.